Hello, dear friends, fans, followers, everyone who is listening to my novel D. Welcome to my channel, Kriss, your favorite channel. I hope you are enjoying listening to this novel, the one that I'm writing. So right now we are going on to read chapter 9. I hope you enjoyed listening to chapter 8. I really felt so sorry for D. Whatever transpired, he was so hurt. Let's continue listening to this lovely story. Intriguing, painful story, hurting. Life is full of hurt and hate. Let's find out what happens in chapter 9. But before I start reading, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that every time that I post a video, you will be notified. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go into reading chapter 9 in the novel D, written by yours truly, Christie Kunje. Was Maka cheating on me? My Tine, my very own angel, quietly spoken, Makanaga. Really? Unbelievable. How long had this been happening? I was so angry and numb at the same time. How did I miss on this? So all this time she was cheating, and I didn't realize. I walked into our yard, rather the one that used to be our yard. I threateningly walked or headed straight to our landlord, Vapiri, who was standing outside watching me with hawk's eyes. The landlord's wife shouted, "Mudzimai wenyu is safe and seated in Bamedu. Take your clothes and make dust." Was I dreaming? What was really happening here? So, my Piri knew of my wife's infidelity? But someone mentioned my wife had left carrying a small suitcase. She was still around? What was happening here? Ndakapererwa. Pane zvimwe zvinopedza simba. Hasha dzese dzandaive nadzo dzakabva dzapera. A lot of things crossed my mind, but nothing made sense. There was gross hostility from my landlord. All this was an unrealistic dream unfolding in front of my eyes. Like an announced storm, Maitine came out of the main house, headed to our small apartment, and started throwing the remainder of my belongings all over the place. Some over the fence into my Stacy's yard, where I had been pushed back and forcibly shoved into. Maitine yelled all sorts of insults of me. She even accused me of having an affair with my Stacy. Me having an affair with my Stacy? What was she talking about? Luckily, she didn't answer her back. My Stacy didn't answer her back. She was just watching everything from a distance. She just gave Maitine a calm, evil grin. Let me say, a devilish smile. In my whole life, I had never heard my lovely, beautiful, and respectful wife uttering such nasty, pregnant word full of hate. Now I was the one accused of sleeping na my Stacy. Yeshu, Mashura. Maitine, my Makanaka. She indicated that I was lazy and had trust issues, which was the reason why I had not gone to South Africa to hunt for a job. That's why I had come back instead of being in South Africa right now. In my anger, I stammered, and I somehow managed to tell her calmly that I couldn't find my passport in the Tureko border. To my dismay, everyone around laughed at me. Funny as it sounded, that was the truth. But what was more hurting was no one believed my story. I felt like my heart was about to burst. Tears swelled in my eyes as I begged Makanaka to check for my passport from her handbag. She ignored me, walked away laughing loudly, but my Piri asked her to give me the benefit of the doubt. When she came out of our boys' sky, that is our one-room apartment, which is normally built at the back of the main house. In my country, we call them a boys' sky because it's normally those rooms that are used by people working the garden, who will be like taking care of the garden around the house, the lawns, cleaning the swimming pool, and everything that is needed to be done outside the house. So that's where we were renting with my wife. So she came out of that apartment. My heart skipped a beat. In Makanaka's left hand was my very important small green book. She threw it across the fence right into my face. I started crying again. This was a deep, painful flow of tears. My 3 new enemies, who were once very close to me, laughed at me in their high-pitched voices. High-pitched voices. The Piri family told me never to set foot into their household ever again. After having found the passport, imagine what my wife said to me. She said, "You intentionally put back the passport in my handbag so that you could come back and check on me. For all this time you didn't trust me. Trust issues. You are an embarrassment to the world." Those were her exact words. The Piri family told me never to set foot into their household, into their yard, ever again. It's true what they say, surely. There's a thin line between hate and love. There's a thin line between love and pain. Strangely, and I repeat, strangely, I still loved my family. I still loved my wife. I really loved her. I was not giving up on my family. I was not giving up on my wife. Neither was I going to give up on my son. I had a plan. Yeah, guys, love is painful. Love is hurting. Let's find out what happens in the next chapter. I hope you enjoyed listening to this chapter, chapter 9. I guess it's the climax of the story. Listen, wait, and find out when I'm going to post our next video so that you can listen to this interesting story. Painful story. Written by yours truly, Christie, Kriss, Kunje. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. I need to hear some feedback from you guys. Please comment, say what you feel about what I have just written so far. It will actually help me to go to write more novels. Thank you.